Hello Sagittarius, welcome in. My name is Laura. This is going to be your reading for April. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid, so please only take what resonates, leave behind the rest. Also keep in mind that this is for any major Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if the message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements. But let's get right into it, Sagittarius. I think you are working on organizing your headspace. We get howlite and hematite. So you are learning to align to wholeness. So please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, Sag. Don't forget to like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos. It helps to circulate the content. It helps the channel to grow. And it's just a nice, easy, free way to support the channel. And it lets me know you like the messages that I put out there. So I think you need some breathing room. I think you need a break from some never-ending onslaught, maybe of feeling like everybody is wanting something from you. Maybe you just need a break from overworking. I think howlite would be a really good crystal to work with to help you kind of organize your headspace and to stay calm. I feel you're going through this slate cleaning, clearing energy. And so I think you're learning to discern, to retrain your mind, to retrain your focus on doing exactly what it is that you want to do. And so hematite is helping you become unstuck. So maybe you've been stagnating, or maybe you've been spun out on a certain idea or a certain situation, kind of like a new crush. But I feel maybe you've recently faced a lifelong existential dilemma, and it's time for you to break away from a bad habit or a bad pattern. And so I do feel you've been feeling stuck, and I think these eclipse cycles are putting you in some type of pull energy. Maybe you've been a chaser and now it's time to be in the pull energy in order to make some big things happen. But let's get a few more of these cards out for you, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. If you would like to become a channel member, please feel free to check out the membership side of the channel. There's all kinds of bonus content over on the membership side. I go live there every Thursday at noon. So if you'd like to be a channel member, I'd love to have you join me over there. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, there is now a new webpage. So go check out the new webpage if you'd like to book a reading with me. But let's see what else needs to come through for you, Sag. Obsidian. Protect your soul. I think Gemini got that. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, you might want to go check out Gemini. Maybe you're integrating a lesson, but I feel like a volcanic explosion of energy or emotions, and you're cutting out a negative person, maybe somebody with prominent Scorpio in their chart. But I feel there's a pattern here with a certain person in your life that you need to cut out. It's like this person is like a concealed weapon against you. So protect yourself against these bad vibes, these bad juju vibes around you. But I think something here is definitely out of the question. There's dark forces at work. Bloodstone, definitely like lower chakra energy. There is a need to get grounded. There is like a serious block here, and so something here is surface level, the blood of Christ, and so maybe a Christ conscious activation, a higher conscious activation here. But I feel you've got some important spiritual work to do here in the physical. Maybe psychological work that you're here to do. I think you're dealing with somebody that maybe at one point in time totally bled you dry. I think you're starting to get back into your body. You're finally starting to feel your damn self again. Sagittarius is what it feels like. And so it's time to drag your ass out of the bottom pit, and it's time to claim back your power and to claim back your space, Jet. So you're working with a lot of grounding energies, a lot of lower chakra energies right now. I feel a very empath, witchy type of person here coming through. And I think you're going through a major clearing of your physical space, clearing all kinds of unwanted vibes. And so find your center with Argonite. It's time to find your center. I think maybe you've been feeling very much out of alignment recently, and you're in need of a major reset. So meditation is going to serve you well in the month of April, because I also feel it's time for you to come out of your shell. It's time for you to step outside of the box, and I think you're squaring it up with the universe is kind of what it feels like. So it's time to set up a schedule to maintain healthy, sustainable balance in your life in all avenues. So let's jump in with the tarot and let's see what we got here. We got the High Priestess reversed and the Four of Swords, or the Four of Michaels in reverse. I think maybe you've been overly reliant on tarot readers, so you might want to take a back seat, because I think you do receive powerful insights yourself. I think you need to go in and meditate and reflect, because that's going to provide you some valuable insights, because I think maybe you've been receiving like an onslaught of downloads or insights. And maybe you do need to seek some advice from a trustworthy person. But let's do 9 cards. Let's see what else needs to come through. I can hear my daughter going upstairs, and the dog's got the squeaky toy. I think we're going to go for a walk. But let's get 9 cards out, and let's see what else needs to come through. So if you can hear a little squeaker, that's Bailey upstairs squeaking her little piggy that we bought her yesterday out running errands. Okay, Sagittarius, we get the Queen of Michael, or the Queen of Swords in reverse. I think you're not really sure what to do. Maybe you've been hurt by a situation in the past. We get the 10 of Cups in reversed. And we get the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe in the past you went through a divorce. The Queen of Michaels can be somebody that is a divorced individual, but I think maybe an ending led you down the pathway of learning how to be self-reliant. I think you've got a lot of insights coming in, but maybe you don't know exactly what to do with them or exactly where to go. Because I think in the past, maybe you lost something that at one point in time you thought was a blessing, you thought was your happily ever after. But there was like a release here. So what else do we got coming through? We get the 5 of Swords in reverse now. So I feel like maybe in the past there was a situation that really didn't serve you. Maybe you didn't really have full considerations here of the outcome, but I feel a releasing of an attachment because you decided to go after love here. So that's the central energy, the Ace of Cups. So there is a positive new emotional experience here. I think you've prayed for a fulfilling romantic relationship, but I think you're doing one last dance with the devil. One last sweep through to see if you learned that lesson of attachment is what it feels like. There's that 4 of Michaels in reversed. We get the Fool, so there is a leap of faith required for a new beginning. We get the Chariot, Cancer energy, and we get the 8 of Michaels. Do not get yourself in another entrapped situation. I think you got a big decision to make here. Because like I said, I think you got one last dance with the devil that you're working through here. Definitely one last dance with the devil. Did you learn the lesson? I think you got a love bomber here that you're dealing with. Somebody here that likes to come in, sweep you off your feet. They speak words of love and then they're poof, gone, leaving you out in the cold. And so release yourself from a situation that I feel isn't serving you. It's been holding you back. You need to detox from this person. I think they like to create a lot of unnecessary worry, but I think blocks are being removed and you can see things clearly now. And so I think there's a block to prosperity here. I think you got somebody here that likes to get your motor going and they like to go head to head with you. And I think maybe you spent a lot of time over analyzing this situation, trying to find a compromise, trying to understand what is going on here. I think there's been a lack of needing to make a decision. And I feel like there is a need to understand the deep, lasting spiritual insights that are coming in, are saying, hey, find your determination. Find your self-control. Get out of this situation. Listen to your heart. Believe in yourself. You can be free from a pattern here, Sagittarius, but you do have to trust the insights that are coming in. You have to find your self-confidence to let go of a situation that is creating you challenges. I think there's help nearby if you just seek an alternative approach. But I think if you go towards somebody here that really isn't committed to a romantic relationship, it's going to create a lot of dramatic downfalls. So I think just because somebody makes your heart flutter doesn't mean that they're good for you. I think follow your passions. Follow your passions. Be free. Make a courageous decision to change the outcome, because I don't think you're seeing things clearly right now, but I do think there's a new opportunity here for love. So let's clarify that Ace of Cups, because I do think you're receiving insights about a new beginning in love, and this will lead to a life partnership, but I don't think you've met this person yet. It's like the archangels are saying you got to trust. You got to trust that it's coming. So you need to close out a cycle first, so it's like you're not learning a lesson. Something here needs to complete and come full circle before you can have your happy ending. And so it's like so much resistance to the growth part of the spiritual insights that are coming in. So get ready for a Tower. April is a month of changing your life. Receiving downloads, receiving revelations that is offering you freedom, because something here needs to be broken down, broken free from. There's procrastination. There's a need to embrace the changes that this Tower is bringing in. because you're learning the law of reciprocity. And so I think it's time to trust in your gifts, to start using your gifts, because your material needs will be fulfilled if you trust in the guidance that you're receiving. It's time to maybe consider acts of kindness, acts of service. When we give, we receive. And so trust that everything happens for a reason. I do think it's time to release regret. It's time to release the past so you can embrace a new opportunity for happiness here, so you can be free. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords, and then we're going to jump in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. You can be free, but you have to take action. You can be free. I think there's a lot of things going on in April, a great deal of energies, a great deal of activities. And I think there's important communication coming in that will require immediate action to be taken. And then we get the Eight of Ariel. Something about the 888 Lions Gate portal this year. 888. This is karmic. What goes around comes around. 888. There's some karma here playing out. It's time to take pride in your work. It's time to manifest your future. It's time to get to work. What else do we got? We get the King of Pentacles. So you've got what it takes to make a plan and have it work out very well. So maybe you are manifesting financial success, but I think it's time to consider additional training, additional education. I think this eclipse is coming in and bringing forward a brand new beginning, but you first got to release a situation that I think has been a long-standing burden. So I feel releasing a burdensome situation, there's an opportunity to improve your life. So listen to your intuition. Do not let fear override the accurate guidance that you have been receiving, because I think there's a new opportunity that will be offered. I think it's time to maybe go towards higher education, rebalancing, and it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. So find your determination to move forward. Find your determination to move forward, because they do feel you are going to squander a gift of passion here if you go towards this situation that you need to release. So let's get you look at right out the gate. A relationship paradigm shift. And so there is a divine plan at work. And there will be a tower if you don't take it down yourself, Sag. And so this is a journey of accountability. So I think you're at a point on your healing journey where you are looking in the mirror without filter, without blame. This is about total ownership, right? You have to own the past in order to recreate the future. So there's something here unfolding according to the divine. The divine is orchestrating a tower to bring meaningful long-term results into your life. So there is a relationship paradigm shift here. So you can step into your soul's purpose. So get ready to evaluate some old patterns here. I do feel you got a very distinct choice to be made here. I think you're in a very uncomfortable reevaluation of a destructive relationship, a destructive pattern or habit here that remains, that needs to be released. So I think get ready to make a different choice here. Definitely could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, a Capricorn. Could be dealing with any of the fixed signs. But what's the final message from Spirit here? I think a big decision on the horizon here. Yeah, if a relationship doesn't last, I think that's the universe telling you it wasn't supposed to. So don't go back to the past. Don't go back to the past. This relationship was serving to teach you a very important lesson about yourself. I think about reciprocity, about equal giving and receiving. And so you are likely a very giving soul, Sag, and be careful of people who deplete you and don't reciprocate you. But I know you lie to a Sag and you're done. So I think find your center. And that's the message that I got for you for April, Sagittarius. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time.